Hello there, welcome to Yoga with Deb, brought to you by the Rio Grande Cancer Foundation. I hope you all are doing okay right now. For the time being, these online classes are going to be the best resource for you so we can get our yoga in together. They will be coming out on a daily basis, and so Monday through Friday you set yourself up. We do our yoga and we repeat the cycle week after week until we're able to resume classes in person. Any feedback will be much appreciated because of the fact that I can't see you all. I don't know if you need more time between movements, if you need more detail, if you need less time, whatever it is. Any feedback is more than welcome. You can comment below, you can send an email, maybe even call or text. Depending if you have the contact info that you need. Other than that, I'll be offering different tools and techniques that we'll go through together on a regular basis to help keep us sane, grounded, kind, and patient with one another, and especially ourselves right now. So, to begin, if you have a yoga mat, go ahead and lay your mat out. If you have blocks, grab them as well, and a strap. I'm going to do my best to avoid using multiple props just so that it's accessible to everyone. If you have a blanket, of course, then grab yourself a blanket or a towel as well to get a little bit more comfortable in your seat. What I'm also going to ask for these sessions is to actually grab a journal or paper and a writing utensil because we'll be starting and ending with journaling exercises. Basically to help us get anything that we're still holding on to or anything that is going on before, after, written on paper so we can let it go and then choose to be safe, secure, kind, loving, patient, and present. With that being said, if you can go ahead and set your space up if you haven't already, you can hit pause and when you're ready, come right back. Otherwise, we'll be getting started. So from an easy seated position, the legs can be crossed if that's available to you. If it's not because of the knees, then by all means extend the legs out, and hopefully my feet are clean today. It seems like they are. So whatever is most comfortable for you, but whichever option you take, do remove any beautiful excess flesh from beneath you so that you can root your sits bones down into the ground. Sit up tall, bringing your shoulders back over your hips, your chin parallel to the ground so that you can create some length in the back of your neck. And we'll start with some cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. You can shrug the shoulders towards your ears, create some tension, find all the stress, all the heaviness, and as you exhale, sigh it out. Keep the length through the side body, but just move the shoulders back. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. 1 more. Take a moment to just close into your eyes without adjusting the breath or the body any further. Allow yourself to stay there. To scan from your head to your toes, noticing what you physically feel. Of course, any areas of tension. Maybe even tension hiding in the jaw, so you can wiggle the mouth around, release the tension there. Heaviness in the chest, on the shoulders, all of that extra weight of the world. Tightness in the hips, tension in the low back, sensitivity in the knees. Just physically noticing what you feel. Then even checking in emotionally. How do you feel on the inside? Anxious, stressed, frustrated, fearful, or maybe you even feel lightness. And take another cleansing breath on your inhale. Breathe in fully. And exhale completely. Go ahead and open your eyes, and we'll start with a journaling exercise. So journaling is something that I've always done, but lately, at least within the past few days, I've been picking it up more and more because I'm feeling so much. I'm confused, I'm frustrated. I don't understand, and so I've just been writing what I feel so that I can let it go and then come back to patience, to presence, to kindness. So we'll start there. Like I said, we checked in with what we were feeling, so go ahead and start with what you're feeling. That way we also have befores and afters so that you can recognize how you felt before you did your yoga, how you feel after, or even day after day, how things might even ripple off of the mat and into your daily life, and you start to realize that everything really is okay. So we'll take about 5 minutes to do this. So grab your pen and paper, and I'll do it with you as well. And just start with how you feel physically, how you feel mentally, how you feel emotionally. So even starting at the top and putting the question, how do I feel? And answering truthfully, knowing that whatever you write on the paper, no one has to read it. There's no guilt, there's no penalty for whatever it is that you write. So we'll start there. How do I feel? ahead and set that pen and paper off to the side, and we will revisit at the end. And coming back to an easy seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. And again, we'll close into the eyes. Unless you need the visual aid, then of course, keep your eyes on me. But we'll start with a deep belly breath, a diaphragmatic breath, but connecting the three parts, your Dirgasha Shwan breath, your three-part breath. We'll start by breathing in and out of the nose, but you'll pull the breath from the base of the spine, filling up that low space in the abdomen, so beneath the navel, mine's right here, as low as you can get, right above the pubic bone. Seeing if you can isolate the breath into that area. So that as you inhale, start to fill up just in that space. And exhale back out into that space. Seeing if your hands can move in and out, not by you forcing them, but just by your breath. And hopefully you can even see how mine are slightly moving. So part one, the low abdomen. Maybe even having this aha moment of realizing how low that space really is. Then seeing if you can move the breath from the low abdomen into the diaphragm, the belly button, part two. Really letting the belly fill and expand like a balloon with the inhale. Releasing back in with the exhale. But contracting the core on the exhale, squeezing out as much air as you can. And continue just like that. Part two. Maybe even having a little bit of trouble getting it to move from that low abdomen up to its belly. But as you continue to try, seeing if you can get there. Then moving from that second part, your diaphragm, your belly, to your rib cage. So placing your hands on each side of your lower ribs, so that as you breathe, instead of just moving the breath up and down and front to back, you can also get it to move side to side. So a thoracic breath, your chest breath. With each inhale, you should feel the rib cage expand right to left. And each exhale, allow it to soften back into place. Moving the breath out of the belly and just into that space, trying to isolate it there. Your lungs, letting them fill all the way up. And then starting to connect those three parts so that we can get the breath to move all the way from the base of the spine, through the low abdomen, the diaphragm, the rib cage, the throat, to the head. So connecting those three parts, if you'd like, one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, to continue to feel the breath. So as you breathe, breathe in through that low space. And let it move to the belly, out through the rib cage, up to the heart, through the throat into the crown of the head. Then exhale the breath back out through the nose. Feel the breath tingle all the way throughout the body to your fingertips, maybe even your toe tips, as you actively draw the low belly up and in on the bottom. Continue just like that. Maybe even closing the eyes. And just feel feeling your breath, your vital life source. Let it soothe the body and slow your mind down so that even while you're at home, you can find the ability to let go of distractions, to let go of the outside world, and to just turn inward into yourself. And in that space, finding safety, security, peace, and calm. So that you can let go of the stress. Let go of the anxiety. Let go of the panic. And let go of the fear. Choosing to come from a place of safety and security. Because if you can come from that place, then that will be what comes towards you. So with each inhale, I am safe. I am secure. And each exhale, I am peaceful. And I am calm. Continue to breathe in safety and security with each inhale. And find peace and calm with each exhale. Continue to listen to your breath. Keep this in mind as we prepare to move with the body. Note any tension that may build up in the jaw again. As you continue to breathe, glide your tongue over your teeth. Release the tension that's hiding there. Because when we clench our jaw, we tighten around the brain, and when you tighten around the brain, then you stress the body. And there is already plenty of stress in the air. So let it go. Instead, breathe in safety, security. Find peace and calm. On the next exhale, draw your chin down towards your chest. Create some lengthened space in the back of your neck. But notice how far that stretch may move down the neck. How tight, how uncomfortable things might be. Send your breath to that space. Invite the release. Find safety, security, peace, and calm. Inhale your right ear to your right shoulder. But then check in with both shoulders. Sometimes they have a tendency to squeeze up towards the ears. Let them relax. Feel the space through the left side of the neck. Exhale your chin down towards your chest. Then inhale your left ear towards your left shoulder. One side always has a tendency to feel different from the other. I'm trying to move my hair so you can actually see my shoulders. So again, check in if they feel tight or if they start to get creepy towards the ears. Let them relax. My right side definitely feels tighter than my left. exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Then stay there to deepen the stretch. Let your left arm dangle by your side. Maybe even spider crawl your left fingertips front to back. And I'm mirroring you, so I'm purposefully doing the opposite side. But notice how the stretch moves as you continue to remain mindful of your breath, sitting up tall. Then odds are, somewhere as the hand moves, the stretch feels more intense than in most other areas. Hold there. Feel it move through the side of the neck, the top of the shoulder, maybe even down the arm. Good. Leave your left arm where it is. Exhale your chin towards your chest. Inhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Let the left arm get heavy as you take it there. Then if you can go further on the right side, let the right arm come down. And if you can't, then you just hold wherever you are. From there, you can start to slide or crawl the right fingertips front to back. Sending your breath where you feel the stretch, the tension. Still breathing from the belly. I am safe with the inhale. I am calm with the exhale. And wherever the stretch feels most intense, hold there. I am secure. I am peaceful. Let the right arm stay where it is. Exhale your chin down towards your chest. On your next inhale, as you lift the head, move both shoulders towards your ears and then sigh it out. Good. Perfect. If you're sitting on a blanket or a towel, go ahead and remove it out from beneath you. Good. And plant your hands behind you, uncross your feet. Take the feet about as wide, if not slightly wider than your mat, and we'll windshield wiper the legs side to side. There, find any pops, any cracks as you start to get around the hips. And as the legs drop to the right, then go ahead and let the left hip lift. Then inhale, lift up through center. And as you exhale, take both legs over towards the left and allow the right hip to lift. Continue just like that. Match your breath to your movement. On the next inhale, as you come through center, extend both legs straight out in front of you. Remove any beautiful excess flesh from beneath you again. Root your sit bones down into the ground, flex your feet. Press the bottoms of your heels down. Let the quads get firm, the kneecaps tighten. Your hands come by your side, little to no weight. Dandasana, staff pose. Make sure that your shoulders are back over your hips. And take time to hold there. Feel the strength throughout the body as you just sit tall. So focusing on getting really grounded today. Good. Bring your right ankle to cross over your left thigh to a figure four. So you're seated pigeon. If this is plenty for you, go ahead and stay there. You should feel an opening in your right hip. If you can interlace the hands on your right knee, then you'll press your knee into your hands so that you can sit tall. And that can be plenty, as long as you feel the stretch in the right hip, maybe even in your right butt cheek or glute. Make sure to flex both feet to activate the legs, protect your joints. And again, still the shoulders as you sit tall, stay back. You're welcome to stay there, or if you can go further with the hands planted behind you. Bend your left knee, plant your left foot. Find your seated pigeon pose. Here we have the same tendency to get low in our shoulders, but press your hands down into the ground and lift your head up. Still keep the top foot flexed, your seated pigeon pose. It should be more intense than it was with the bottom leg extended. If you feel you can go further, then you would take your left arm and then your right arm to cradle your top leg. And again, it's easy to curl the spine and stay low here, but draw your heart forward, lift your chest up, move your shoulders back. So sit tall and proud and breathe here. Note the things that you feel, especially in that right hip. Our hips are where we tend to store our feelings, and so like I said at the beginning, how do I feel? And you wrote it all down. Maybe different feelings start to come up. And if they do, then that's okay. We want them to work their way out of the body, so that instead of feeling all those icky things that we can feel right now, you can feel peace and calm. Gently release the grip of the right leg if you have it. If you're in your seated pigeon pose, you'll extend the bottom leg. If you're holding the right knee with your hands, then release the grip. We'll uncross the leg. Maybe note any tingling sensations in the right leg and just shake it out. Find the cracks. Then we'll switch sides. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh to a figure four. Flex your left foot. This could be plenty. If you can go further from here, interlace the hands on the left knee again and sit tall. Press your knee down into your hands using the strength of your outer hip to do that, not the hands to pull down. If you can go further, plant the hands behind you, bend the right knee. Make sure that your left foot is flexed. Press your hands down, lift your heart up. I am safe. I am secure. As you sit tall and proud. If you can still go further, then the same thing. You wrap your arm around the top leg, your arms, and cradle your shin. And we'll breathe here. Feel the belly expand with each inhale. And soften with each exhale. Check back in with the jaw, wiggle it around. And just listen to your breath. If you have the grip of the top foot, gently release it. Plant your hands behind you. From your seated pigeon, extend the bottom leg. Then from here, you uncross the top leg, shake it out. Good. With both legs extended straight out in front of you, root your sits bones back down into the ground. Then literally grab hold of your thighs, rotate them in towards one another, then you can bring the bent legs back together. It was just to show you. Press your sits bones down on the inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, fold halfway, so reach at a diagonal. Create more space, more length on the inhale, then exhale, fold all the way forward. Fortunately, my feet are easily accessible, but if yours are not, this is where you can grab a strap if you have it. If you don't have a strap, then you can grab a kitchen towel, wrap that around the feet, but just something to make it more accessible. Trying not to completely curve into the spine, but instead to flatten the back out as much as you can, even if that means using the strap. But feel the stretch to the backs of your legs, Paschimottanasana. With each inhale, the belly fills and presses against the thighs. And with each exhale, as the belly draws in, see if you can move further into that space. I am safe with each inhale. I am calm with each exhale. On your inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, reach the head up just slightly. Then exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. I am secure. I am peaceful. On your next inhale, gently release the grip of your feet to your strap of your towel and come right back up. Good. Janu Shirshasana, your head to knee pose. You'll bring your right foot to the inside of your thigh or as close to your groin as you can. If it then becomes available to roll towards the top of the foot, towards the shin, then go ahead and do that. Your left leg is extended out long. Make sure that your strap or your towel is accessible to you if you used it before. On your inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, you'll twist towards the left to frame that leg. Then inhale, sit even taller. And exhale, fold over your left leg. If you can grab for the foot, grab for the foot. But again, there is no need to struggle. Use the strap, use your towel, and then fold there. Again, the belly should end up meeting the thigh, ideally. The nose should end up towards the knee, ideally. Not judging yourself for not getting there, but being okay with wherever you are. You'll probably feel a stretch through the right side of the body, right above the hip and the low back, moving up here. And breathe. On your next inhale, gently release the grip of the left leg. Come all the way up. As you exhale, just plant your left hand in front of you, your right hand behind you, and take a small twist over towards the right. Inhale, come back to center, and we'll just switch sides. Extend the right leg out. Draw your left leg in. Bring your left foot as close as you can to your groin. Maybe even roll towards the top of the foot, towards the top of the shin. Inhale, lift your arms up. Get long through your sides, sit tall. As you exhale, twist towards the right, towards the left. I think. To be honest, just twist in the opposite because I forgot. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, fold straight forward. And then you can use the strap. Hold it there. And fold here. So this is a little harder for me, and the first time I've ever done videos of yoga. So if my rights and lefts are backwards, just make sure you're doing the opposite side that you did before. And then let me know if they're backwards somehow. But hopefully it'll all get better. But breathe as the belly presses against the thigh. And see if you can fold a little deeper with each exhale. I am safe. I am calm. I am secure as you inhale, half lift. Exhale, deepen your fold. I am peaceful. Inhale, come back up through center. Release the grip, reach your arms high. As you exhale, take a twist over in the opposite direction towards the left. Inhale, come back up through center. Release the arms. Extend your left leg out wide as well. So our Upavista Konasana, our wide-legged fold. You don't need to go super, super wide if this is all that's available. That's fine. If you can go wider, go wider. But as wide as is available, then still root your sits bones back down. Flex both feet, let your toes point up towards the sky. If this is too much on your knees, then take a slight bend to your knees. There. Tent your fingertips behind you on your inhale, lift your heart up. As you exhale, lead with your heart and start to fold forward, trying to keep the back as flat as you can again. Then once you can't go any further, your hands support in front of you. If you can go further and you have blocks, then by all means, rest your forearms on the blocks. If you can go further, you can bring the hands, the forearms to the ground. But all different choices. What's more important is that the hips stay open and the feet pointed up. And breathe here. On the next inhale, walk the hands back in, lift the chest back up. Take a slight bend to your knees. Plant your hands behind you, windshield wiper the legs. Good. Then slow that movement down. Extend your legs back out. Good. So we'll do a little bit of a dance here. On the inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, twist towards the right. I'm twisting to my left, but you'll go to your right. Then exhale, fold towards the right leg. Don't worry about grabbing the foot. Grab for whatever you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist towards the left and fold in that direction. Good. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, side out. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you'll fold towards the left first. Inhale, lift up. On your exhale, twist towards the left and fold. There. Then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, lift both arms up. On your next exhale, you'll fold towards the right as you twist. But then this time, on the inhale, as you lift, then twist towards the left on the exhale. There. On the next inhale, as you lift up, then exhale, fold straight forward as far as you can. Good. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk both hands over towards the right. Maybe even sweep the left arm up overhead. Let the gaze move towards your left arm. Exhale, sweep the left arm down, reach way forward. Let the right arm follow, right arm lands inside. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Good. And continue just like that. Exhale, sweep forward as far as you can. Inhale, lift. There, your breath, your movement. Exhales take you down, and inhales lift you up. There. One more time on each side. I am safe. I am secure. I am peaceful. And I am calm. As you come through center, land there. Walk your hands back in, lift your chest up. Good. We'll take butterfly legs, start to bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to touch. Then let your feet open in opposite directions. I know it won't look the same as me, but still root your sits bones down, even if the legs are up here. Be fine with wherever you are. Then grab onto your feet like a book. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, lead with your heart, fold forward as you open that book. Press your forearms against the inner parts of your legs. And breathe here, Baddha Konasana, your bound butterfly pose. On your inhale, lift back up and flutter the legs. Very nice. Then slow that down. Take your feet out so that you have a diamond on the inside of your legs. Then you'll grab for the ankles, the calves, the shins, whatever you can. Lengthen. And exhale, fold. If the hands can walk closer towards the feet, let them walk closer. The stretch should be wrapping around the hip again. So like I said, really focusing on the lower part of the body, the legs, the hips. We'll take time for some balance shortly, but I promise that's all we're standing up to do. Just to balance. To get grounded. There. On the next inhale, lift back up. Bring your hands to grab for the outer parts of your knees, draw the legs together. Plant your hands behind you, and as we've been doing, open the feet wide, windshield wide for the legs. Then slow that down. Good. You'll make your way up to stand, however suits you best, but we'll come on up just to balance. So, our tree pose, Vrikshasana. We'll start with the feet hip distance apart in our mountain pose, Tadasana. Spread your toes wide, press evenly through the feet. Spread your fingers, lift your heart. As your feet press down, rotate your thighs towards each other, press them back and apart to give you some space in your low back. I am safe and I am secure as you stand tall and proud. Good. Take a deep inhale. Even move the shoulders towards your ears, align breath, and as you exhale, roar it out. We'll take 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. And take a moment to close the eyes. Return to your breath. Breathe in through the nose. Pull the breath from that low belly, through the diaphragm, the rib cage, the heart, the throat to the head. And exhale it back out. Gently open your eyes. Bring your hands to your hips. Spread your right toes as you press down onto your hips. Press down into your legs to get long and tall, get light. Then press into your right foot. Start to lift your left leg up. If the toes need to touch, by all means, let the toes touch. Then open the left hip, either. Bring the left heel towards the right ankle. The toes can keep touching if they can go higher. Then the foot comes towards the calf, but then make sure you're not dumping into that right hip, so lift up out of it. And as if a string is pulling from the crown of your head, get light, get tight, and grow your branches. If you come out of it, if it's wobbly, if it's shaky, that's okay. But breathe. I promise the breath won't be what knocks you off your balance. Bring your hands through your heart to release the left leg off of the right, and you can shake the right leg out. Spread your left toes, root your left foot. Bring your hands to your hips, press down on your hips, rise up. Bring your right leg up and start to open your right hip. Again, the toes can touch. The foot can lift. Then lift up through the hip and grow your branches. If it's shaky, that is okay. Bring the hands to the heart. Gently release the right leg off of the left. Shake the left leg out. We'll do that one more time on each side. We'll take a cleansing breath in between, a big lion's breath. Inhale. Spread your right toes, root your right foot. Bring your hands to your hips, press down so you can lift up. Then start to open the hip again. The toes can touch or they come up. Then grow. Wonderful. Exhale, release. Shake out the right leg. And we'll switch sides. Spread the left toes, root your left foot, press down so you lift up. And bring your right leg up and open. Press them against each other. And rise here. I am safe. I am secure. I am peaceful and calm. Even through the shakiness, or maybe even through the ability not to balance, it's okay. Gently release. Bring the hands through. Lower the right leg. Shake it out. Good. You'll come back down to your mats. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. And I'll give you time to lower down. Once you're down, extend the arms forward. Engage your core. And slowly lower yourself all the way down to your back. Once you lay down, take a full body stretch. Reach your arms and legs out long. Then exhale, hug both knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock side to side, massage your low back. And if the chin is reaching straight up, slightly draw that in. Create some length and space in the back of your neck. Slow the movement down, happy baby. Start to draw your arms between your legs. Either grab for the outer edges of your feet. Take peace fingers on your big toes. Grab your ankles, your calves, maybe even the backs of your thighs if that's all you can grab. But whatever it is, find that final opening in the hips and rock side to side here. Maybe even close the eyes and let the corner edges of your mouth turn up and smile. Ananda Balasana, blissful baby. You can play with extending one leg. Let the weight of the leg carry you all the way over. Then as you draw it in, extend the opposite leg and let that leg carry you over as well. Continue just like that. Or even try to extend both. Hello. Gently release the grip of your legs. Shavasana, our favorite pose, and always the final pose. If you need support in your low back, then go ahead and keep the knees bent. If you can extend the legs, and let your arms rest wherever feels best. The palms face up, so that your shoulders lay flat. Take a big, deep inhale. Maybe even scrunch your toes, your fingers, your nose. Squeeze it so tight. Exhale, let it go. Another big, deep breath. Release. One more. You have nothing else to do. Allow your body to be still and mind to become silent. As thoughts arrive, because they will. As the distractions come, because you're home and there's so many things to easily be distracted by. Choose to return to your breath, to breathe in safety and security, so that you can radiate and feel peaceful and calm. I am safe with each inhale. I am calm with each exhale. Repeat that to yourself over and over and over again, so that as thoughts arrive, you can let them pass like a cloud in the sky. Choosing to release the distractions, the stress, the anxiety, the panic, to pick up safety, security, find peace and calm. You can continue just like that, and I'll mind the time. Shavasana. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Release out through your mouth. Another big deep breath. Let it go. become aware of your body. Start to wiggle into your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll the wrists and the ankles as you continue to lay. Rock your head. Unhinge the jaw, wiggle the mouth around. Maybe even take a full body stretch and reach your arms and legs out long. Then hug your knees towards your chest, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a warm embrace. Thank yourself for setting this time aside in your day, at home, for you. Taking time to turn in, to release the outside world, to find safety and security inside of you so that you can find peace and calm around you. As you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position and bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra prayer position. It is an honor to guide you through your practice even when we're apart. The light within me honors and respects the light within you, for we are of the same light. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Before you get up, don't be so quick. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Embrace the space that you created for yourself for now, the peace and calm that you found, the safety and security. I encourage you to open your journal back up or take a look at what you wrote at the beginning of the class. See what's changed, what feels different, or even take another 5 minutes and just write what you feel now, how different it feels, or even if it feels worse, then know that that's okay. But without judgment, without expectation, let yourself feel so that you can let go. So that then you can come back to safety, security, peace, and calm. Thank you.